Hello, everyone. Welcome to the One Conscious Love Network. I'm here with Sandra. Sandra and I met back in December of last year, and I knew I needed more Sandra in my life because she's so amazing. So please, Sandra, tell everyone what you do and who you are and everything else that's wonderful about you. Thank you for being here.
Wow, how much time do I have?
This is your
I'm
show.
okay. Well, I'm Sandra Adler. I'm Dr. Sandra Adler, and I'm an author, a best-selling author. I'm a painter. I'm a spiritual consultant. I'm uh, an actress. I'm a pet sitter. I do a lot of things. I'm 85, but I'm not dead yet. So I'm busy all the time doing what I love to do. And what I really love to do now that I'm old, I have decided that I need to do what my life purpose is. I don't want to pass on and look back and say, I should have done this, I should have done that. No, I want to get it all done before I go. So I do some things for fun, like painting and pet sitting and acting. It's my social life, my fun life. But my important, my essential, my most fun is doing what I've come to do, which is spiritual work. And spiritual work is non-religious. It's sharing my experiences. And I want to share my truth. It doesn't have to be your truth or anybody else's truth, but it's my truth. And I want to share it. And I want to make sure it gets out there to the whole world before I pass on. So I've got a long time to live. What I have done, I have put it in books, little
Mm-hmm.
books. I'm a retired school teacher, retired school counselor, and our children are the most important people on planet Earth because they're going to be the leaders of tomorrow. They're
Mm-hmm.
going to set the energy for planet Earth. And so I know them, I love them, I've worked with them for 30 years. And so I've written these books. I call it Me and My Universe, a spiritual encyclopedia for children. And it's got 12 volumes. um, 5 volumes are already on Amazon bestsellers.
Mm.
And the 6th volume is going to be out December 1st.
Amazing.
And on December 1st, when people purchase it on that day, Amazon decides if it's going to be another bestseller. So I'm promoting December 1st, December 1st. And so all the other 5 have become Amazon bestsellers.
Mm.
And what they are done in poetry style, like Dr. Seuss. And the first book is called My Body. Of course, it's all about the body, the physical form that we all are. And the second volume is called The Real Me.
Mm.
And that's the soul that lives in the body or the spirit or whatever you want to call it. And then the third volume is called My Home. And that's where I came from and where I'm going back to one day after I leave my body here.
Mm.
And so on and so forth. So each volume is complete in itself and it explains another of my life experiences. And once all 12 of them are published, which will be 2027, then I'm going to be going on a book tour and
Mm,
around the world and talking about the spiritual life. And
that's
the
so
spiritual life,
beautiful.
it's not religion, it's not politics, it's not, I'm going to say it's education, spiritual education.
Mm,
And what's true for me may be true for others, but the whole idea is unity.
mm,
Um, we have division in our world now in politics. We always have had. We have division in our world in religion, which has always been there. We have division within ourselves,
mm.
where we punish ourselves and say this is good and this is bad and all that. So what my message is there is no division. We are one.
Yes.
We are we are one with each other. You're one conscious network. We are one with the universe. There is no division. And when there's division, we have troubles. We have sickness. We have unhappiness. So my message is let's get rid of the division and let's just be one. And
Mm,
it's easy to be one when you're just talking about spiritual things because it covers all religions, because all religions know that we're souls and physical bodies.
yeah.
That's uh, a given. Um, but there's all kinds of other dogma and rules and regulations and things that come in every religion has their own unique ones.
Hmm.
And there's nothing wrong with any of that. If somebody needs that, that's what they need and that's what they need to have. But for those people who don't want to have any division and just want to be spiritual, then all you have to do is just be love. And the key is to love yourself, to love yourself 100%, accept yourself. Yes, you're going to go through learning lessons. Yes, you're going to have stepping stones and slip and slide. Yes, all of that is part of spiritual growth and is called growing into enlightenment. So every time you something happened, you say, "Oh, gee, I shouldn't have." Oh, now what did I learn from that? And everything I can remember back, many years ago, I fell asleep at the wheel and I hit a tree and smashed my car up totally. And when I woke up, the police were there and sirens and blah, blah. And they said, "Ma'am, we're going to try to get you out of the car and we're going to take you to the hospital." I said, "No, no, I'm not going to any hospital." They said, "We want to see if you," I said, "I'm all right. I'm all right." And so I said, "Just leave me here. The tow truck guy is going to come and take my car away." But I was sitting in the car and I said to myself, now what did I learn from this?
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
I couldn't believe that I was that cool, calm, and collected to be able to, at that moment, say, oh my gosh, this happened. Now, what's the big learning lesson? And so everything that happens, I say in my mind, what am I learning from this?
Hmm.
And if I talk to a person and I get irritated, I say, if I can see it in them, then I have it in me.
Hmm.
Oh, 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 how do I do that? And if I see something I like in somebody, I say, oh, I see that in them because I've got it too. So exciting. And so
Yes.
everything is a learning lesson. And the whole point of it is to become one with myself,
Mm-hmm.
to not erase all the programming that's been put into my computer as I grew up, but to recognize it and
Mm-hmm.
say, oh, yeah, stupid. Yeah, that's what they used to call me. Um, but I can't call myself that because I'm a genius. Everybody is a genius.
Yeah.
Everybody is a genius in what they have come to do because each of us has a life purpose. Each of us has a unique life purpose. There is no one that has the same life purpose as you or me. So there can't be any competition spiritually. So I'm the best at what I've come to do.
Yes.
Everybody is the best at what they've come to do. So, how do you figure out what you've come to do? Because probably
Mm-hmm.
at least half of the world is trying to figure that out.
That's right.
And what you've come to do is what you love to do,
Mm-hmm.
what you can do into the wee hours of the morning and you just forget the time and you just keep doing it. You've either come to help people or you've come to work with things and ideas.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, I do all kinds of spiritual consultations where I help people discover their life purpose. I help them tune into their spiritual guides or angels or helpers or messengers of God or ascended masters or whatever you call those spiritual beings that everybody has helping them. Call them spiritual helpers, I guess. And I teach people how to communicate with them so that you can ask them, is this part of my life purpose? Is this part of my life? And so on. And you can ask them anything. If you don't want to know the answer, you don't
Mm-hmm.
ask the question.
That's
Exactly.
beautiful, Sandra. I love it. And we'll definitely have to put the links to your books in the comments. I feel like you've answered part of this already, but a question I always ask everyone is, what is one conscious love to you? So what resonates with you?
When conscious love, well, conscious is um, the key word there because we are all one love. We are all a part of God, and God is love, and we're all a piece of that. But conscious means that you are aware that this is the real you, that you are not separate from anything or anybody. You're one with the trees, one with the bees, one with the birds, one with the trees. Anyway, this, I'm reading from my book.
Love it.
But
I love it.
one with all things.
Mm,
So when you meet somebody, everything you see in them you like, you've got that. Everything you see in them you don't like, you've got that. And then the thing is to be conscious of how you do that and what to do instead of that.
mhm,
So, because we are here in physical bodies until we complete our life purpose.
yeah.
If you've completed your life purpose when you were 3 years old, you've passed on already. If you haven't completed your life purpose yet, like you and me, we're still here. We're not done. So we keep on keeping on, and every year we get better and better and better. We learn more and more and more. And that's what life is all about. Everybody's going through the same process. Everybody's going through 7 year cycles and
Mm.
learning the same things in the same cycles. And it's great to be at the end of the cycles now where I'm older and much wiser and much more accepting and much more loving and
Mm.
doing what's right for me. And there's a million things that a person could be doing,
Yeah,
but doing what's right for you is all you have to do. That's called minding your own business.
that's so beautiful, Sandra. I love that. I love that. We're going to put the links to your books, to your information. I invite everyone, of course, to connect with you. You're such a light and inspiration and such a joy to be around. Thank you so much
Well,
for being here today.
I do want to mention my website. It's
Mhm.
sandraadler.com, SANDRAADLER.com. And on my website, you can see all my paintings. You can see
Mm,
hundreds of newspaper articles that have been written about me. You can see all my spiritual services. You can see everything.
beautiful. We'll
So,
definitely put the link in the comments so people can easily find it.
well, thank you for the opportunity, Melanie. You are just a big light in the universe, sharing your one conscious network.
Thank
Congratulations.
you, honey. Thank you. It's always such a pleasure to connect with you. Thank you, everyone, for watching, and we'll see you soon.
Bye.